Souvenez-vous, en octobre 2015, on vous parlait de lui. Lui, c'est All Black Guy et il est venu nous rendre visite à Lyon dans le cadre de la carte blanche offerte par le Ninkasi. Avec Alpha, on est allé discuter avec lui et il avait plein de choses à nous raconter. Mais qui est ce grand gaillard à qui parle Alpha ? C'est au Jardin des Curiosités, sur les hauteurs du 5e arrondissement, qu'on est allé s'installer pour en parler.
I actually started in like 2000, really just as a hobby. You know, I was obsessed, you know, over the hip-hop beats, you know, when you listen to hip-hop, you know, hip-hop at that time anyway. And throughout just my childhood, I was just like, man, these beats are crazy. So I wanted to learn how to make it. So what I did is I spent like $60 on this program called Sony Acid. It, you know, because I couldn't afford a MPC or anything like that. So that was my next best option. I've never used any type of hardware outside of like a MIDI controller. That's just to play like keyboard. But other than that, I like program my drums all in this program called Sony Acid. So I use like a mouse to make my drums.
Comment aborde-t-il le côté technique de sa musique ? Alpha le Curieux a obtenu quelques détails sur la façon de produire de Tall Black Guy ainsi que sur son projet 80s Babies.
My first debut album project was called 8 Miles of Monarch. It was an ode to my city, Detroit. At that time when I made that album, like I was in a bad place, you know, as far as like being like depressed and all these type of things. So like the music for me on that album sounds kind of like sad at times, you know what I mean? But it was good though, because I actually got the chance to express that, you know what I mean? I'm not a vocal person in my music, my own music. I don't know how to write lyrics, like I suck at rapping, you know what I mean? So I try to figure out a way to put that into the music part of it, you know what I mean? Yeah, that's like my translation to it, like, because I can't rap or sing or anything like that, that's like my way of doing it though. A lot of times, like when I listen to samples, if you listen to what they're saying, it kind of expresses how I feel at the time when I'm listening to it. You know what I mean? So, and then when you listen to it, like, okay, I get what you're saying, you know, but I can't express that myself, though. Me and Dee, first of all, have been friends for like, you know, almost 20 years. Like, I've met him in high school when we were teenagers. I used to do beats for him, like, back in the day, and then we just made it into a group. We have four projects, but online it shows 3. We have one that we made, I don't know, that was in like 2008. That was the very first project that we made. It was just called 80s Babies. And then after that we made Sonic Music. We made that in 2010, and then the next one was We Shall Not Be Moved, which was our third project. And then last year we made another project called Searching for Happy. That was the most recent one that we did, yeah. I would describe our music as soulful, but political. Yeah. I would say that. We're conscious about what we're saying. And that's the thing about how D, like because he's very socially conscious about what's going on. He figures out a way to capture that, and then once he does that, then I'll start going into trying to figure out what things match what his lyrics is saying, though. Usually what happens is that I'll just send him a beat, and then, you know, we'll come up with an idea, and then he'll record it, send the lyrics back to me, and then what I'll do is I'll format the beat around him, so it sounds like he rapped. You know, it was just custom made for him, though. You know what I mean? And that's typically how I do production for anybody. It's like, you know, we come up with the idea, and then after that, I get the lyrics back, and then I'll custom fit the track around the artist. Yeah. So it's like, you know, if a MC says a particular punchline, you know, you insinuate that he said something cool, you know, or you want to do a double kick or double snare or whatever, you know what I mean, just to change it up, you know what I mean, so it doesn't sound the same though, you know what I mean. So that's typically what I try to do.